What's up, haunters and Halloween enthusiasts? Today we just got confirmation from Haunted Hill Farm that they will be returning a few classic Tekky props from the old spirit days. Let's take a look at them. So yes, you heard that right. Haunted Hill Farm is bringing back a lot of classic Tekky props this year. If you don't know, over the past few years, the Halloween company Haunted Hill Farm has been bringing back old Tekky props. Last year we got a bunch of classic ones like Lurching Vampire, I think the Pumpkin Carver Girl, that one, and then the year before that we got Limb Eating Zombie Boy. This is a trend. They're doing this. So it was only to be expected that they would bring a bunch back this year. And I have a list now of the confirmed animatronics that will be making a return this year via Haunted Hill Farm. So first on the list, this is the definite confirmation, like this one is actually coming back. And I'm doing it first because I want to get out of the way. I don't think many people care about it. The Pumpkin Sentinel. What is that? It's Headless Jack from Spirit a few years ago. The static prop, which was like adjustable in height. It was the pumpkin guy and you can adjust his height. Cool concept. We haven't really seen anything like that, but not a lot of people, went crazy for him, and he was at a very limited stock. So I guess that is good. They're bringing him back. If you didn't get that and you wanted that, now you can. But that is confirmed coming back, but I still feel like that's still like the least of the list, Next is the Tombstone Lifter. This is a classic spirit prop. This is a really old one. I forgot what year this is. I knew that they would bring one of these guys back. Either these ones or the ones that would, they had those ones that would do this. I just covered the mic. They would do this, and then they would come up like that and jump scare you. There was a clown one. I forgot what they were called, but those are classic ones too. I'm waiting for those. I'm sure those are coming back eventually. But this is another one of those classic Tekky props. I think a lot of people are going to like this. Next one, Axe Girl. Who's Axe Girl? It's Ellie Hatchet from Spirit. I'm not a fan of the little girl props, so unless later on this list I'll get to one that's actually good. But it's just a girl with an axe. I don't know how you would incorporate that, but that's just me. I'm sure a lot of people would actually like this one. But, Ellie Hatcher's coming back, so if you didn't get her a few years ago at Spirit, I think it was 2020 or 2021. Ooh, I don't remember that. 2020, right? Someone's going to get me on that. Alright, but if you didn't get Ellie Hatchet, now you have the chance. Rising Ghost Woman. The Lady of the Grave. This is one that has come back like every year now. We're not even shocked by this. Come on. Lady of the Grave comes back and gets reskinned all the time. She's alright, she's a classic ghost. She's alright. I could see why, she might be popular with an average home haunter. But me, I'm stay away from Lady of the Grave. But she's a classic ghost prop. You can't go wrong with her if you're doing a ghost theme or, a really classic Halloween theme. I'm kind of rushing through them now, but we're getting to the good ones, alright? We're getting to the good ones. We'll start with the least of the good ones, the Haunted TV. This was a prop, I think, from 2015 from the hotel theme in Spirit. It was just a TV, and the face would come through the screen. I think it's a really creative idea, and I think it could really be a good background prop or prop in your haunt, to put off to the side to really add some finishing touches. I think it will be really nice. It's also a really cool concept too. I like that. I like how the face comes out of the TV. It's really cool. Now, this one is actually not really a surprise. It's the Howler. The Howler is a classic Spirit animatronic, which is a reskin of Demonica. It's the same mech. It rises up, moves its head, and looks around. But it's a werewolf. That's basically what it is. But it's cool. It's a really good werewolf. If you like Demonica, you like the way her movement is. I think this is a good one. But yeah, the Howler. She has the same mech. he has the same mech as Demonica, so I could see why they would bring this one back, along with the next one, Damien. I'm excited for Damien because Damien is actually, I think, is the best of all the Demonica, esque props with the same mech. He's like a zombie or some sort of demon. I don't know, a possessed guy. He reminds me of Evil Dead, like the Deadites. That's why he's my favorite. Same mech. It's really creepy. He has like breathing noises. I think that I might cave in and buy this one. I feel like I might end up caving in. We'll see what happens though, because I do want to get more professional props this year, but we'll see. Alright, the next one we have is we're going low now, but we're gonna end off with a high note. Okay, don't worry. The Animated Bride from Tekky. I think there was another name for this one, but I don't really remember. This is another one of those, haunted, rising ghost woman. It's one of those things, like, it's a classic ghost prop. It moves around like a ghost, and it's not too exciting. It's not too exciting for me personally. But again, I could see this being I could see someone incorporating this into a theme if you can as a background piece or something. It floats around. It's definitely useful. And I could see a lot of home haunters buying this. Maybe people just getting into it. I don't think it's bad necessarily, but it's nothing crazy. Now for the last one, the one I'm the most excited for. Well, it's Rosemary Zombie Girl. No, wait. They just brought her back a few years ago. No, they didn't. That one did not count. We got robbed with that one. Alright? This is the OG one. This is the original one coming back. The 2011 Rosemary. Alright? Hopefully, there's absolutely no changes with anything. I hope the clothes are the same. I hope everything's the same, quality same, maybe better. Quality's better. That's always good. I really hope they don't mess this one up. Rosemary is the one that got me into Spirit and animatronics, like life-size animatronics as a whole. When I walked into Spirit Halloween for the first time in 2011, I saw her at the front. I don't know if she was supposed to be at the front, if they set it up wrong, but I walked in the front, I was greeted with Rosemary, and that thing scared me. Alright? Funny, right? I was like 7 or 8. That thing scared me. And I'm gonna cave in probably. I'm gonna cave in and buy that because everything about it is creepy. Alright, but I'm ranting about Rosemary now, but she's coming back for Haunted Hill Farm in 2024. Now we just went off the list of all the confirmed animatronics that are coming back. But that doesn't mean that those are the only ones. Alright, you gotta remember, Spirit is still an option. Other companies are still an option. Other retailers that might have Tekky as a supplier. Alright, Spirit did a March Madness bracket, if you remember. They did a March Madness bracket with their own animatronics, and there were a few on there that are possible returners. Rosemary was on there, and guess what? She's back now. So apparently she's coming back now. Also, Coat Rack Monster was on there. Coat Rack Monster is one that people are really begging to come back lately. And I'll get back to Coat Rack Monster. Obviously, they had Barnyard Butcher on there, but he's not a Tekky Toys animatronic. So it's a little off topic. But I think Spirit might, Spirit still... We don't know much from Spirit this year, right? So we may have some returners through Spirit as well. Coat Rack Monster may be one of them. And let me talk about Coat Rack Monster. The biggest two that I think, prediction-wise, that I think will come back either this year or next year. Alright, the two biggest Tekky predictions that I have. Coat Rack Monster and Broken Spine Girl. As much as I'd love to see something else like Convulsing Nurse, I'm a day one fan. I think those two are the most likely. Let me tell you why. Spirit had Coat Rack Monster on their March Madness thing. I don't remember if they had Broken Spine Girl. They might have, but I don't remember. Don't take my word on that. But Coat Rack Monster, is such a creative, unique concept. It works so effectively. It's a coat rack, and then it jump scares you. There's a monster underneath. It's so good. That concept is so good, but there's a thing about that, right? And the same thing with Broken Spine Girl. When these two animatronics came out in their respected years, 2014, was it 2014 for both of them? I know it was the Attic and when they came out, they were faulty. Coat Rack Monster, you were lucky if he lasted a year. Same with Broken Spine Girl. These things were breaking left and right. So I think bringing them back and updating their mechs, modern technology, making them more durable, it's 2024. It's been like a decade since these things were out. I think you can make some improvements and, for the quality, make improvements for the quality and have them last longer. So that's why I think those two are the best options of things you could bring back. Anyway, that was what Haunted Hill Farm is bringing back from Tekky this year, and also my predictions of some possible returners for this year or next. Other than that, this is Nightmare Refuel, signing off.